Hello and welcome. My name is Joe Valenti and I'm one of the co-founders here at SmartpenCentral. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this video in which we're going to attempt to answer the age-old question, what's the difference between an Echo smart pen and an Aeiger smart pen? Which one should you buy? Turns out that there's no definitive answer in the sense that there's no wrong answer. Either product could very likely meet your needs, and in fact, you're going to discover that in many ways they're very identical. But they do differ in three important ways. And I have my browser set right at the moment to, if you click on our SmartPen website and then click on this article, what's a smart pen? Here's the article you'll see. And it enumerates three specific questions. And in large part, this video is going to amplify a little bit what's been described in this video. Because we're going to go into a little detail, and because at the end I'm going to provide a little bit of an editorial comment, this video will be on the longer side, 8-9 minutes. I think you'll enjoy the information that you're going to get here, but if that's more time than you've got right now, it's quite plausible, quite likely, that an answer to the question you're posing could very well be right on that article. Maybe scan through that and you'll get the decision that you want to make. Okay, so what's the difference between the two products? Well, we'll first begin by highlighting what makes them so much the same, because they really are nearly identical. Both LiveScribe smart pens ultimately use an ink cartridge that is just ink, that's putting ink on otherwise normal paper. Not quite normal though, because the LiveScribe dot paper, as you might know, is special, is different. You do have to use LiveScribe dot paper with the LiveScribe product. Why? Because there's a pre-printed pattern of dots built into those pages, and it's in combination with that pattern and the camera and computer built into either one of these smart pens that the LiveScribe product is able to know which book you're writing in, what page you're on, indeed where in the page you are and when. All that data is being captured magically. You don't know about it, but it's just there, so that when you get to your device, whether it's a PC, Windows or Mac, or a mobile device, depending on your smart pen, everything just works and works really, really well. In both cases, for the Aegir and the Echo, you have the option, but not the obligation, to sync audio to what you're writing. So even without the audio, everything you write in your notebook will be captured and synced to your device for you to be able to look at it and share it and upload it and do all kinds of cool things with it. That's great. And you have the option to sync audio to those notes. So that, for example, if you're in a meeting, you're at a conference, you're in class, you'll be able to record the audio going on in that room at that time, presumably your teacher's voice or the presenter's voice, or your own for that matter, and be able to sync it moment by moment to what you're writing. So afterwards, you can literally just tap on that letter A or this letter T and hear exactly what was being said at that point in time. It's very, very cool, and it's a game changer for a lot of professionals and a lot of students for sure. Okay, so those are the things that make them really very similar. Both smart pens offer that functionality. What makes them different? And as I say, in the article, there are three basic questions that one poses to differentiate the two products. We're going to start by looking at the Echo and then contrast its answers to the ones you get for the Aegir. In the case of the Echo, where's the data stored? The data is stored on your PC, Windows or Mac, English or French. It's on your computer, desktop or laptop. The data gets there via USB cable, and therefore it's asynchronous. So you're going to take your notes, possibly even do some recording, but it gets onto your computer in this case, English or French, laptop or desktop, only after you sync the cable and transmit the data into that environment. So it's not synchronous, and that's in contrast, as you'll see in a minute, to the Aegir. The microphone is physically located inside the pen. There's a little mic, a little speaker right in your Echo smart pen. And in that regard, a possible advantage for some people, it's completely autonomous. You don't need a companion device. The Echo works independently. So all you need is your pen and paper, and away you go. And if you want to start recording, you tap on the record button. The microphone's built right into the pen. Nothing else to fuss with. You're good to go. So the data is stored on the hard drive, it got there via USB cable, and the microphone is built right into the pen. This is in contrast to the Aegir, where the data is stored not on a PC, and in fact it cannot be stored on a PC, at least as of September 2019. It's going to change one of these days, and syncing an Aegir to a PC is expected to become possible. But for today, the answer is an Aegir syncs only to a mobile device, iOS or Android, so your iPhone, iPad, Android telephone or tablet. and it gets there via Bluetooth. It syncs only through that protocol. You do get a USB cable in the box, that's true, but it's only for power. No data is transmitted by that USB cable. So if you connect it to your PC, you can expect it to maybe charge your pen, but that's all it's going to do. It's not going to transfer data. That is only through Bluetooth. And that turns out to be interesting because it means it's synchronous. If you choose to set it up that way, you can literally see your handwriting on your phone screen, on your tablet screen, moment by moment appearing as you're writing your notes. And that's neat. That's a very cool thing that is not offered by the Echo because, as you've heard, it is asynchronous. It shows up on your computer only after you plug it in. Where's the microphone in the Aeiger? It's not in the Aeiger. We're leveraging the microphone and speaker that are physically located in your mobile device. An argument can be made that the microphone that's in your iPhone is of better quality than the modest one that's in your Echo. It turns out, practically speaking, that the microphone in the Echo is good enough. Broadly speaking, I'd say that if I can hear it, if I'm at a conference, I'm in a meeting, I'm in a class, and I can make it out, it's going to be good enough for what I need to do. But it's probably also true that the microphone that's in your phone, mine's over here, is quite likely going to be better, and you have the option of maybe putting it over there, putting it closer to your subject. If you were in class, you want to put it on the teacher's desk, that becomes a possibility. But you don't have to do it, but it becomes a possibility. So as you can see, there are advantages to each of them. The Aeiger is synchronous. It gives you some portability. And importantly, because your data now is in your phone, the moment you finished your recording, you can right away start pushing it into the cloud, sharing it with other people, doing whatever you need to do right on your phone or tablet while you're still at your event. You don't have to go back to another computer, laptop, even if it's there with you. You don't have to fire it up, plug it in. It's immediately available with the Aeiger. With the Echo, you do have to go through the process of syncing it up. But as I said, now I'll begin my editorializing. If you were to ask me, Joe, which one do you use? My answer is, well, I prefer the Echo. Personally, mostly because I still do most of my actual work on a PC. I need my screens, my keyboard. That's the way that I run. And it suits me to have my LiveScribe data physically located on the same hard drive where everything else is. All my calendars and email and other applications, everything's on my PC. I happen to be a Windows guy. So that's how I work, and that suits me a little better. But I do own an Aeiger, and it's absolutely very useful in some scenarios where I'm not going to be with my laptop for a while and I want to have the advantages offered by that mobility, then great. It's not as if starting the application for LiveScribe Plus is a big deal. It's right on my home screen, and if I want to record something, it's like tap, and there it is. It is true that you have to have your phone with you, have to have the application installed, it has to be in the foreground, but I have my phone with me all the time, and I bet you do too. So just tapping on the app, really in under a second or three, you're up and ready to go and ready to start recording. So as you can see, it is very much a question of personal choice, and that choice now is yours, that you're informed and you understand the differences between the Aeiger and the Echo. You have the difficult task now of choosing which one's best for you, given the information that you've got. Which of the two is going to suit your lifestyle, your work habits more completely. If you have any questions after hearing this video and reading the article, by all means, reach back out to us. We're happy to help. We are support@SmartpenCentral.com. My name is Joe, and I'd be delighted to assist you any way I can. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great week, and please consider recommending SmartpenCentral to your friends and colleagues. That word of mouth is super important to us. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.